The subway car was packed to the brim, with people squeezed in like sardines. Among them was a man who desperately needed to pass gas. But he knew that if he did, the other passengers would immediately smell it and start looking at him suspiciously. So he tried to hold it in. He squeezed his butt cheeks together and focused all his energy on keeping his gas inside. But as the train started to move, he realized this was going to be much harder than he thought. The man shifted his weight from one foot to another, trying to find a more comfortable position. But no matter what he did, he couldn't shake the feeling of pressure building up inside him. As the train jolted to a stop, the man's body involuntarily jerked forward, causing him to almost lose his balance. He let out a small grunt of discomfort, which drew the attention of the other passengers. They glanced over at him, but quickly looked away when they saw the pained expression on his face. The man's discomfort only grew worse as the train started moving again. He tried to distract himself by counting the ceiling tiles or reciting the alphabet backwards, but it was no use. Suddenly, the man felt a small release of gas. He clenched his butt cheeks tighter and held his breath, hoping that no one heard it. But then, he felt another, longer fart building up. He knew he couldn't hold it in any longer. As the man let out a loud fart, the other passengers in the subway car erupted in laughter. At first, the man was mortified, but then something strange started to happen. One by one, the other passengers began passing gas too. Soon, the subway car was filled with the sounds and smells of farting, but instead of being embarrassed, the passengers were all laughing and joking with each other. The man who had started it all couldn't help but join in the fun. As the subway car pulled into the next station, the passengers all filed out, still chuckling to themselves. The man who had been trying so hard not to pass gas looked back at the empty car and let out one last fart. Feeling relieved and happy to have shared a funny moment with strangers.